Yo, what's happening, man? Welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack university. Get your pencil and paper. I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper, man. I'm talking about this holy water, man. Let's go ahead and take us a sip before we indulge into this content, man. Hey, look. So, this is a topic of discussion that not only I guess we can get into with this video, but something that you can see in certain spaces was going on in the internet. And even though people talk about the internet ain't real life and what goes on the internet, it's not really happening in reality. We know that in today's time, that's starting to be far from the case. People is, in regards to the, agenda that's being portrayed upon this internet, man, and what they seeing, people are taking that literally, and that is transferring into reality. So you can no longer confidently say that what's going on the internet ain't going on in real life, because people are going to start making what's going on more and more, what's going on the internet, in their own realities. Look at what's going on the news, and people believe anything that they see. They don't fact check, right? So whatever you trying to go ahead and whatever picture that you're trying to paint on the internet, a lot of gullible people are going to believe that, and it's going to become. It's all. Like I said, there be truth, right? But it's going to become more and more reality. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and think, oh man, such and such. Shit, you seeing that on the internet, man? It's going to become subconsciously or consciously in part of your mind makeup, man. Oh man, such and such ain't shit. I ain't gonna all the time of day, man. So I just advise y'all, man, to you know educate yourself the best way that you can, man. Dylan. But so this is Tony Gaskins. I guess he get ready to speak on this particular topic. I'm not too familiar with homie. I have seen his name around, right? But as far as indulging in his content, I haven't. So this is gonna be our first time, right? So this is gonna be our first impression in regards to viewing his content. So let's see what homie got to say.
Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, coming on here just to do a quick little video and not a Q&A, just getting a video up so I don't have to record it then try to upload it. But I don't have long because Tatum and I sitting in the car waiting on my wife. She's in the store right now, so y'all make sure my internet working. Don't know if my internet gonna connect securely, but we'll see, because we out here and sometimes the service is not the best. But wanted to pop in because it's been some people been talking about here lately, passport bros. And that's the thing with our society is we have a segment.
There's one single video that's responsible for leading over 2,000 Christian men to permanently quitting
the of society. And that's why I say you got to always look around and you got to do your own math, and you got to look and see. So I have a friend that I played college ball with, and he has a white wife, and he met her after having a child with a black woman and then having another black girlfriend, but the black lady didn't want him and kind of gave him the run around. And then he met a young white lady at work and they started talking. and she came into his job. They started talking, and he's from the island, so he didn't want to necessarily date outside of his race. So he just kind of ran from it for a while. But she stayed consistent and stayed there. And she grew up around black people, and because her dad was a coach, and so always around black athletes. So she more so relate to black people than white people. And they hit it off and they got together. And it was like a happenstance thing for them. And then I got a homeboy I grew up with who he was raised in the white neighborhood. His family, his mama was an educator, dad an educator, and he has a white wife. And it's because of black girls will kind of see him as lame or say, oh, you talk white. And so when I look at and I know another black guy that I met not too long ago, he's half white and he has a white wife, but his mom is white. And so I say this to say, we have these things that we make a trend because social media. And one of the things that we fail to realize is that with social media and just,
I was just thinking about that with that talking white. Y'all, I mean, y'all know I don't talk white, right? But so I remember, but this is an example. I remember that I want to say it was a while back, man. I want to say it was like a handful of years ago. You know, I was speaking, you know, I was speaking proper, you know what I mean? And this little black broad was telling me, she was like, it's okay, you can be yourself. I'm like, the fuck you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't forcing it. This is how, because I talk to men different than I talk to women. You know what I'm saying? And although I'm direct with both, I talk to them different. You know what I'm saying? So as I was conversing with this Bible twat, she told me that. And pretty much her reason was, why you talking like that? I'm like, fuck you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Betty was saying, like, she wanted me to talk with some slang type shit. She felt uncomfortable because I was talking, you know, however you want to, whatever word you want to use, proper, formal, whatever word you want to use for the shit. I was speaking in the way I was speaking, and it made her uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah, all right, bitch. I'm like, hey, shit, I did. So when I hear that, right, and when you hear, like, you know, certain black men speak, you know, proper form, however the hell you want to, I guess you could say proper. We'll use proper for now. You know, look like they only identify with slang or a certain type of vernacular. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy though, because these are the same motherfuckers, man, that when you get into these job interviews or around, you know, other folk that ain't they people, they get to code switching like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that you think didn't have sense start acting like they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like they got some sense. But then when you conversing and this is how you choose to talk, now all of a sudden it's seen as a problem, or as Kendrick would say, you not like us. And I mean, shit, that's far from the case. You know, there's a like just because you speak proper or educated or formal, whatever the fuck you want to go ahead and say, I just say proper, because you can sit over there and speak proper and still be stupid than a motherfucker. That don't mean you educated, but you can still speak that way and not, quote unquote, so-called act white. I never got that. I never got that. But that's going to lead into some other conversation. So we're going to go ahead and try to keep it on the topic at hand this time. But y'all know where that would have led to, or going to lead to.
it's like with anything, what social media does is it makes one thing seem like it's the norm.
Oh God, Dylan,
But
man,
when you
Red.
really, if you go down the line, and it may be different from each person, but when I go down the line, the two guys I was talking to today that's in my circle, both of them have black wives. My barber has a black wife. My daddy got a black wife. My best friend from kindergarten, who is at the game tonight in my suite, he got a black wife. So I know 3 black men that has a wife of another race. But yet we will say, oh, black men that gave up on black women. But when you go down the line, you got to look at every person you know, not just on social media, not just what you're seeing. And now we seeing a lot of interracial couples on social media, and we seeing a lot, just being publicized, and now it's on commercials and stuff too, because it's a lot of biracial couples with the black woman and the white man that's going viral from reels. And so now they're going viral on reels and TikToks. So now commercials are putting interracial couples because of that. But when you think about it, and then we have this group of men that we saying is, the norm. And it's this black man who he despises himself. There's a black man, the type of black man who despises his race. He's insecure about his race. He's self-hating. And so he goes outside of his race. And that man also is a minority. That's not the norm. But you just got to go down the list and see. Now, one of the things that's very common amongst black men is colorism. And you'll see, and so that makes some women say the black man has given up on the black woman, because colorism is a very real thing. And we all know why. When we look at it, we all know, hey.
I mean, that also can go toward, I mean, I got something to say in regards to that. I'm going to keep it brief because I go on and on about this subject. I mean, that goes with what the social media is putting out also, right? Even though it's black men that's tired of your shit, they still will prefer. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of black men will prefer a black woman. But seeing they choose, I mean, there's different reasons why a black man ain't fucking with no black woman. And it ain't got nothing to do with them being quarrelsome. I mean, it's part of it. Don't get that shit wrong. It's part of it, my nigga, right? You see, like how I experience life, and you know what I'm saying? My experience, I understand that's not the majority. But you got to start thinking, why do I have a certain viewpoint? Why do others around the United States have the same viewpoint? So if we put in all of our experiences put together, wouldn't that be the majority? And we all have similar views in regards to the conduct of a black woman? Come on, my nigga. Come on. We all have similar experiences. So it ain't just, you know what I mean, social media putting that shit out there, man. Cause like me, myself, I was just saying this a while back. The majority of my experiences, my nigga, in dealing with women over the course of my whole life have been black, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was going through the same shit. And still goes to the same shit. You know what I'm saying? In regards to dealing, my nigga. At what point do you sit back and just look at your conduct? Right? Individually, my nigga. There's always going to be some bad seeds and there's always going to be some good seeds, my nigga. But when do you sit back and look at not only what's being presented to you, your conduct, your upbringing, and piece all that shit together and say, damn, maybe this ain't just a, you know what I'm saying, a stare. Maybe this is like, maybe I am unbearable. I'm not saying all black women is unbearable, but look, man, we understand as a collective, it ain't good. I'm talking about from a man and a woman perspective in regards to the temperature of the people. It ain't good. It ain't good. You can't trust such and such. Such and such ain't shit. Such and such a thug. Such and such a scammer. I mean, you can go on and on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can go on and on. I can't do business with them because them motherfuckers try to take advantage of me, right? Even if you don't grow up in, let's say what, poverty or the hood or wherever the fuck you want to go ahead and speak on what type of service. Even if you don't, my nigga, there's ain't shit black motherfuckers, man, that don't come from poverty though, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got so my nigga, when you look at the mentality of the people as a collective, it ain't good. And when you look at the mentality of the black woman as a collective, not the good seeds, I'm talking about as a collective, right? Like, a motherfucker could sit over there, right, and talk about like me for example, right? Motherfucker sit over there and stereotype me. Oh man, yeah, man. Hey man, I thought you was this until you prove otherwise. Motherfucker gonna already come with a preconceived notion that you such and such, my nigga. If you conducting yourself the way, you know what I'm saying, you would like to conduct yourself, which is go ahead, man, and portray yourself the opposite of what the majority may think that you are, or you know what I'm saying, what you represent, my nigga. Everything, see, motherfuckers gonna think about you the way they're gonna think about you. You may change certain minds, but you shouldn't be wanting to think and try to force yourself to change certain minds. Because like I told y'all, and I go about this every day, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me. You know what I'm saying? But if you come up with this stance of you want this, you want better, you want to change, you want to have change, my nigga, don't you think you need to go ahead and look within oneself to go ahead and correct that? So black women as a collective, if you sitting over there talking about, you know what I'm saying, you talk all this shit what you want to, man, but all that shit that you do, whether it be on the internet or whether it be on a day-to-day basis, how you conduct yourself, let's keep this shit a stack. You seeking attention. You want attention by a certain group of men. See, all this actually, see, like I tell y'all, I don't even like what a woman, I don't even take that shit serious, my nigga. Like a motherfucker could tell you, man, I want a millionaire, right? But sitting over there and get that pussy up to a nigga that only got $3 in his pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about what a motherfucker says, you know what I'm saying? But to go back, like I said, man, because man, I can really go very deep into this shit, but I'm gonna try not to for time's sake and to get to the video. Like we ain't even halfway through the video and I'm already talking, because y'all already know that this topic can go deep and be attacked in a certain amount of ways, a whole lot of ways, not a certain amount of ways. But what I'm just saying is, like, don't you motherfuckers ever just sit back and just think, like, damn, maybe it is me? You know what I'm saying? Like, just to go ahead and make a long story short, don't you motherfuckers just ever just think back and just like, damn, maybe it is me? Maybe I am a little hard to deal with. Maybe my mentality ain't where it should be. Because me, myself, along my journey, nigga, I knew I had to change. I knew if I wanted certain results, I knew I had to be different. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna sit over there. If you don't, like I said, if a motherfucker want to change, they gonna change. If you want money, nigga, you gonna go to the job interview regardless of whatever is going through your thought process. You scared or whatever, nigga, you gonna go to that job interview because you want that money. You nigga, regardless if you don't feel like going to work today, your motherfucker ass gonna get up and go to work because you know you need that money. So if a motherfucker really won't change, regardless of what their thoughts is, they gonna make it happen. So I ain't trying to hear about it. A lot of motherfuckers don't really want that shit. You feel me? See, motherfuckers will make excuses about how it's uncomfortable, yada yada yada. They don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? So look. It ain't a black man's duty, my nigga, to nigga look, he gonna fuck with who he gonna fuck with. So if he wanna fuck with that white girl, man, he gonna fuck with that white girl, man. If you can't get your shit together, man, and he wanna fuck with that little Filipino, that Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever can, man, he gonna fuck with that. Because why the fuck should he sit over there and hold his life up to make sure that you right? Now, no motherfuckers gonna be in the comment section talking about, man, there's certain going on with the mentality with the black man. I mean, shit, nigga, if you heard what the fuck I said before you even got here, you will understand that I already addressed that. But we ain't talking about that. The motherfucking topic of hand is, are black men giving up on black women? And when you look at the percentage, see, I don't give a fuck about no. See, I don't really be looking at these little, pay attention to these statistics and shit that they trying to give. You know what I'm saying? I use it as certain, like, you know what I mean, like for talking points and yada yada yada, especially if it's realistic. But at the end of the day, I don't pay attention to none of that shit. When you look at it, not only from what the internet is putting out, what's going on in people's day-to-day lives, are black men giving up on black women as a collective? I would say yes. I'm just being honest. I would say yes. And it isn't because, you know what I'm saying, they want, like I said, there's some niggas that ain't shit. And so whatever such and such think about you is probably right because, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Your mind ain't right. Nigga, you can't sit over there and lead a horse, you know what I'm saying, to even get to the water, let alone try to make them drink, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So we get that. You know what I'm saying? We get that. But from the other side of the coin, when you got motherfuckers that is trying to do better, that's working to be better, that in our reality, if they sit over there, my nigga, and had if they had the finest, and I ain't talking about looks wise, I'm talking about as far as quality wise, all the races, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, my nigga, 8 times out of 10, if not 9 times out of 10, man, a black man gonna choose that black woman that got her shit together. But mentally, a lot of y'all don't got y'all shit together. A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a brain of your own. You sitting over there walking around, you know what I'm saying, thinking that your booty is supposed to go ahead and get motherfuckers to go ahead and produce these type of actions that you want. You claim that you want a motherfucker that's gonna lead shit, but yet you sitting over there telling a nigga on how he should do to fuck with you. And like I said, my nigga, I done dealt with all types of women. And I ain't met no motherfucking woman that was colder than me. Man, the bitch could be Oprah. Nigga, Oprah get in my motherfucking presence right now. I'll tell you right motherfucking now, Oprah ain't colder than me. And that's a motherfucking fact. Oprah may got more money than me, but you not colder than me because money don't make you cold. You ain't colder than me, Oprah. You know what I'm saying? See, motherfuckers get around here and thinking, you know, see a lot of motherfuckers walking around here from a lustful point of view, from a materialistic point of view. And so when they go ahead and speak about in regards to relations amongst one another, they're thinking of things and not from the grand scheme of things. They're not thinking things. They thinking things from a short term of view, things that can go, you know what I'm saying, away easy. You know what I'm saying? Money can come and go. Looks do fade. You know what I'm saying? But the quality of a person, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's gonna be lifelong. Motherfucker ain't got no integrity. motherfucker bitch made. You think a motherfucker all of a sudden you feel he gonna be that nigga? If he bitch made, if this motherfucker been bitch made all his life, all of a sudden he met you, he's supposed to be unbitch made. If a bitch been sitting over there ain't shit her whole life, all of a sudden she done sit over there and then turn around the corner, then turn the corner and became made new. Now there is certain instances where that it can be the case. But are we speaking from a majority standpoint? No. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the conduct of these females, my nigga, man, it's unacceptable, my nigga. Because like I told y'all, remember when I was telling y'all, I said I don't even be looking for, like, my timeline should not even be a bitch shaking her ass. But every time I open up that bitch, man, some bitch sitting over there, what y'all call that shit? Thirst traps. A bitch want to show her titties, her ass, and shit like that. So guess who? Probably is looking at that in their algorithm, right? Because I remember, and I'm gonna give you an example. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example. So there was this one bitch. She talked all that shit, how classy she was, and she'll never ever show her titties and her ass on social media. Man, like a year or two later, man, this bitch sitting over there almost every day. She wanted to go ahead and show her legs, show her thighs, show her ass. She pretty much showing her titties, just covering up her nipples. But you was just talking this fine and I got morals and I'm not like you bitches type shit. But you's a weak bitch and you done sit over there and fell through. And now you doing the same thing what you said that you would not do. You see, these females, my nigga, one thing's for sure, my nigga. The weakest of the bunch is these kids, these females, and a bitch nigga. Them the weakest of the bunch. You know what I mean? And when you got something that's being ingrained in their head on social media or even on their reality or even their friends and yada yada yada, man, shit that what in their reality is gonna become their reality. So when you see like everything is powerful, your surroundings, your friends, the music you listen to, everything is powerful around you. And these bitches is weak-minded. So of course they're gonna go ahead, man, and go ahead, man, and mingle in and adopt that type of way of doing things and thinking. My nigga. So she and I'm pretty sure she ain't the only bitch that has done that. You want better, you're gonna do better, you're gonna surround yourself by better, nigga. What did I keep telling y'all, man? Hey man, when I sit over there and took the journey of being better for self, I had to let go pretty much all the homies, nigga. Nigga, I don't talk to none of them niggas no more. Cause I understand that, hey, nigga, if you ain't on my time, if you ain't on my way of doing things and thinking, I can't fuck with you because I can't have no weak ass links around me, my nigga. And a lot of the times, my nigga, black women coming with that bullshit mentality, that quarrelsome mentality, that quarrelsome attitude. My nigga, you's a weak link, and we can't sit over there and have no motherfucking weak links fuck up the rotation, fuck up the program. Because you want to go ahead, man, and all the agenda setup that's going on, and so you want to go ahead and confide to that. You want to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you question a bitch thought process and her belief system, she can't even sit over there and explain it to you and tell you why she think like that. She'll tell you some motherfucking shallow ass answer, and that goes to show you about how easy it is to trick these bitches. That's why you can sit over there and look at a fucking Derek Jackson, Umar Johnson. I know I'm missing a whole bunch of motherfuckers sitting over there and kissing these bitches' asses and letting these hoes know that yes, shawty, you are that bitch. Yeah, you are a queen, bitch. You ain't shit. You's a motherfucking peasant. You was a motherfucking peasant, bitch. Talking about some motherfucking queen. You ain't shit. Motherfucking everybody named mama, millions and thousands of people done seen your titties and your ass online, bitch. Ain't nothing Victoria about your secret, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what we talk about here, man? Like when motherfuckers gonna go ahead and present themselves in a respectable manner, my nigga? When, you know what I'm saying? Like my nigga, like when I be looking at these kids' projects, man, and you know what I'm saying? Like when they was talking about the women and shit, man, and you would look at some of these women inventors, my nigga, how they was bred and was so creative and so proactive early. You feel me? Like, where the fuck that at now? You know what I'm saying? Where the good shit at? There's some black women that's on their shit. But is that the majority? I could put some money on it that it ain't. And then these same bitches is raising these kids up to be just like them and worse. These single moms. You simp ass niggas told these bitches on how strong they was by not having no dad in their kids' life. And these bitches chose that, but then want to cry about the fucking outcome. You see how stupid that is? You see how dumb that is? To choose your path but cry about what comes with it. Just like a gangbang ass nigga, man, that get to telling. Nigga, you knew that what come with the shit was death or behind the walls, but here you go singing, nigga. You singing in the choir. That's a bitch nigga to me. To know you signed up for something but can't handle the consequences. And you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? And that's what these hoes do. They do the shit but can't handle the consequences. And thinking a nigga's supposed to sit over there and respect it and accept it because you got a pussy. Bitch, billions of bitches got a pussy. What make you so hellified, bitch? Nothing. You're brainless. When the last time you opened up a book, there wasn't no motherfucking fantasy, sexual fantasy ass books. You bitches always want to live in a fantasy instead of real life. Like you bitches, like come on, is you bitches cooking? I remember when I went down to that down south, my nigga, and I was, my nigga, I was disappointed on how many bitches around my age couldn't throw down in that kitchen. When I was out there, nigga, I'm like, nigga, when you think, nigga, I'm thinking I'm about to get some hellified ass cooking. Nigga, I was disappointed, nigga. That shit was basic. I thought nigga was gonna sit over there and give us some real Southern hospitality. With nothing hospitable about this shit. Now I'm pretty sure there's some stop down south ass motherfucking females out there, man. And shout out to y'all. But man, grandmama, you should have forced these hoes to sit over there and get under y'all remedy. Cause these new age bitches today, man, that ain't it, man. A lot of these bitches don't know what it is to really truly be a mom, to truly be a wife. But bitch, you want the fantasy. You want to be called a wife, bitch. You got to be a wife before you become a wife, bitch. Fuck you mean? You don't know what it takes. You don't know the sacrifice, nigga, that it takes, nigga, to be a mom, to be, you know what I'm saying? You bitches always want to go ahead and put yourself first. And then when you do it, Tia Mari ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? You can't live with it because you understood that grass ain't green on the other side. Man, you bitches disgust me on some real nigga shit. You bitches disgust me. Like, even if a bitch getting to the money, she got some stupid ass thinking about herself that make you not even want to fuck with the bitch. The bitch can sit over there and do such and such right, but then have a certain type of ideology about herself that'll fuck up everything. Bitches be late. What's the obesity rate going on in this motherfucker, man? Look what Lizzo big ass try to sit over there. She talk all this body positivity. I love myself, but then losing the weight. Bitch, if you love the way that you are, why lose it? Oh, because you knew that it was a problem, but you wanted other motherfuckers to accept it, and you was influencing these other ass bitches, my nigga. But consciously, subconsciously, these bitches understood that. Like when you would see in an interview, they'd be like, "Oh, you look like Lizzo." They'd be like, "You got me fucked up." But hold up, you were just talking and speaking so good about the bitch. Now when they go ahead and say that you look like her, you fucked up. They got you fucked up. Look at the mind games, motherfuckers. Shut up. Look at the mind games the internet is playing with you, nigga. That's why I say, nigga, stand on your motherfucking manhood. Man, when you come down to the morality of shit, my nigga, it's damn near really subjective. Like I said, other than things that we all can agree on, my nigga, how you go about shit is how you go about shit and how you see life. Can't no nigga tell you nothing about what's wrong or right because he's telling you what's wrong or right through his lens. Nigga, fuck your lens. You ain't living my life, bitch. I'll slap the shit out you trying to tell me about how the fuck, you feel me, I should live my life. Just like you should slap the shit out of a nigga that go here and tell you about what bitch you should choose. If you don't want no black broad, nigga, you don't gotta have no black broad, nigga. If you want, hey, nigga, hey, nigga. If you want that snow, then go get that snow, nigga. If you want a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, then go get that. You get whatever the fuck you want. Motherfuckers talk about race loyalty, but the loyalty ain't. But the loyalty ain't reciprocal. Oh, nigga, don't get me started, nigga. Hey, we ain't even get into the video yet, man. Niggas got me sitting. Hey, man, niggas ain't even get into the video yet, man. Hey, hey, man, niggas ain't even get into the video. See, that's what I'll say, man. I'm trying not to get on topic type shit. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? Bitches trying to sit over there. Bitches think a gourmet meal is a hot pocket with some ranch, nigga, and some Kool-Aid, nigga. Hot pocket.
Black people, and it's not just colorism amongst men. We saw the study of colorism with the kids who was looking at the baby dolls, and they say which one is the good doll. They chose the white doll. Which one is the bad doll? They chose the black doll. And so the media has in America has made black people.
Oh, no, let me see my comments and shit. I was getting to spit this shit. I was just around my family this weekend, crib, and all I could think about was what my nigga Ian told me. I don't need to be around none of these. Oh, my mama, I'm going home. Oh, my mama. Nigga, oh, my mama. Oh, my mama motherfucking called me talking about you shooting 17. Where you been? Nigga, I said, I've been where I always been at, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Mind my own motherfucking business. Only thing these bitches making some nachos. and the cold thing, Larry, these bitches ain't got no cheese on it.
Hate our skin color for centuries. And so we see that. And I remember talking to, you hear all the rappers talk about a red bone, a red girl. And then
let me guess, you're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea. But first, let's talk about the things they don't tell you. First of all, you're going to say, I'm fine, like 300 times.
That's self-hate. That's self-hate. And then you see, and I remember a homeboy who I have, who he's still single to this day in his mid-30s. But I remember talking to him, it's like, well, man, what kind of woman you looking for? He was like, man, she gotta be red. But his mama is my color, he is my color, his siblings is my color.
Okay.
But he was like, she gotta be red. What? She gotta have long hair.
Okay.
You know, straight hair. And it really comes from the programming. And it comes,
nigga, how? Bro, you gotta explain this. How? Nigga, if nigga, your preference, my nigga, ain't nigga, what I'm attracted to ain't got shit to do with nothing. You telling me that the bitches that I'm attracted to is the same bitches that y'all? No, nigga. Nigga, we all come from the same type of programming. Nigga, if you really want to get technical, nigga, yeah, we got some differences, but nigga, we all come from the same type of indoctrination, nigga. You ain't getting you the same indoctrination that you got as a kid, even coming from the public school system and any other system, nigga. I'm pretty sure it's the same shit that y'all got. But we all like different bitches. There's a nigga, man, that just love him some white girls, nigga. Like, nigga, I got a whole bunch of niggas, man, that's black. And they all like different type of broads. That's just what they want. I know one nigga, he loved nothing but them Tongans. I know one nigga, he loved nothing but them white girls. I know one nigga, he loved nothing but them yellows. And such and such. I know one nigga, he loved his bitches crispy than a... When I say crispy, I'm talking about charcoal crispy, nigga. I'm talking about when she sit over there and look up Marla say cheese at night, all you see is white teeth, nigga. I'm talking about that. It's more to it than that, my nigga. Ain't no programming. Come on, G. I can't agree with that one. Nigga, you have to explain to me how is that programming, my nigga? Nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? So what about the niggas who do want nothing but the black bras? Is that programming too? No, niggas preference, my nigga. My nigga, I'm pretty sure a good portion of us, my nigga. I'm pretty sure a good portion of us done sit over there, done been with more than just a black broad. My nigga. My nigga, at the end of the day, get what you want, man. You can't listen to this. Bro, fuck what these niggas be talking about, bro. Fuck with you who you want to fuck with, man. If you a nigga that just love a bitch, my nigga, that ain't got no teeth, then go get you a bitch that ain't got no teeth. If you love you a bitch that's cock like a, when I say cock like a pistol, I mean yeah, you bop nigga type shit with her eye. Then that's who you fuck with, G. If you love you a bitch that teeth, that shit be that her shit gang banging. Or I say gang banging, I mean gang banging. I mean teeth is all over the place. Nigga, you sitting over there, you seen it look hold up, ish. How is you a blood in the crib? Type shit, you feel me? I'm talking about teeth like that. That's who you fuck with. Programming. Nigga, we all programmed for something different. The shit that I like, you don't like. The shit that you like, I don't like. It's my preference. It's what I like. If you like white girls with big booties, if you like little Puerto Ricans that can go ahead and make you, you know what I'm saying, think that you can, you fuck with that. If you want you to fuck with nothing but Miss Foo and Princess, that's who you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with a bitch that got two stomachs, then that's who you fuck with. Like, come on, G. What we doing here?
From self-hate. And I remember family members would even say, hey, get a Hispanic woman so you can have pretty kids with good hair. And all of that stemmed from self-hate. And this is what we have to realize and we got to address. And this is one thing that men have to understand, especially black men.
I got to hear this.
One thing black men got to understand is when you get out here, you have to understand that as a black man, you got to understand that there is nothing wrong with a black woman. And as a black man, you got to look at black women and you got to look at the struggle of black women. You got to look at what black women have been through. You got to look at black women being put on the bottom, the lowest rung. And you got to realize that black women have had to carry the country in America.
Correct me if I'm wrong, my nigga, though. Because he kind of losing me. I ain't gonna lie to you. One, with this red bone shit, I thought that they would have some color on their skin. I thought a red bone could be black. Maybe I don't know what the fuck a red bone is, but I thought a red bone has some color to the skin. I thought a red bone could be black. It's like a yellow bone could be black. So correct me if I'm wrong. What we getting here, my G? What the fuck going on here? So he kind of losing me right now, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. He kind of losing me.
Black women had to carry the country because the black women had to put up with
and carry it. Nigga, I got to hear this.
With the pain and the trauma and the anger of their black man. But then they also had to feed and take care of be the nanny, be the housemaid for the white families. So the black woman is in the white home, in the foundations of America, taking care of a white woman's kids, and the kids falling in love with her. They love her, but then they taught to despise her skin color. And then she come home and she got to deal with her man who may be cheating, starting other families around the community, who may be doing all of this. And then that black woman, being human, or start to take that out on her kids or take that out in another way.
Nigga,
and
what?
Now we see this mom hurt. So it's so much generational mom pain. I cannot tell you how many black women that I have.
Hey, homie, I ain't fucking with this. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. Hey, homie, I ain't fucking with this. I ain't fucking with this ideology right here, G. Come on, man. That sounds like some simp ass shit to me, G. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like some content shit to me, G. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what? Didn't they say Martin Luther King for fucking with some white pussy? So what? Martin Luther King, what was going on with him? He didn't, he hated himself? I mean, what we doing here, G? I mean, that sound like some simp ass shit to me, my nigga. That sound like he trying to go ahead and put some things together to go ahead and make it see. That sound like, my nigga, that we need black women to support this content, my nigga. See, what did we just talking earlier about this Derek Jackson, Dr. Umar shit going on here, family? I mean, we kind of seen it again. Brother Tony. This ain't got nothing to do with hating yourself, no color, bro. My nigga, the conduct. I mean, when you want to look back at it from a few, if you really want to take it back deep, so then I guess black men should have an excuse then too. If you're making one for the black woman, in regards to the days of back then, a black man should go ahead and have that same excuse, right? Huh? Like, niggas only go ahead and look at this shit from one side of the coin. But I could have swore that there was heads and tails. Not just tails. Nigga. So what? Pretty soon we get ready to hear excuses of their behavior? No, man. Because at the end of the day, right, some of these, like I said, these young females, these females that's growing up, that's being molded, these females that's, you know what I'm saying, that's young enough. You see, one thing's for sure, these females that know better ain't showing better, ain't telling better. They not telling these young girls what the fuck it really is. They kissing their ass. They giving them that Alicia Keys one special. I'm a superwoman. Yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? You hear all this extra shit, but ain't keeping this shit a band. My nigga. Regardless, my nigga, of you wanting black relationships to be at the forefront. And niggas been sitting over there hitting that white pussy since the beginning. And niggas gonna continue to hit that white pussy since until that night then come about. Just what it is, man. I mean, nigga, I ain't gonna sit over there and get no goddamn history lesson because I've already been talking and you know what I'm saying, we ain't even touched halfway through the content yet. So I'm for time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead, man, and keep it going like that because I ain't gonna give you something to eat after this. Nigga, a little hungry.
Talk to.
There's a driver from a small town in California who walked away with $80,000 after their accident.
Who don't get along with their mama. it's so many black women who feel like their mama hate them, their mama jealous of them, their mama talk down to them, their mama combative with them, their mama against them. And you have to think about that pain. And then this narrative of the black woman is loud and she this and she that. It's like when men are real, men honest, and the black men are real and honest, the black woman is the most loving, the most trusting, the most trustworthy woman on the face of the planet. Like the black woman is the most loyal woman on the face of the planet, because when you look at what black women put up with from their man, it's hard to find another race.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on the loyalty part. I ain't gonna pick that. I ain't gonna pick that shit apart, even though I want to hella bad. But put up with. Are we fucking serious here? My nigga, you know, my nigga, y'all already know, my nigga. I love my people. Y'all know that. But I also keep that shit real. Keep that shit a stack. What necessarily are you putting up with? Let's hear this.
It's a woman who putting up with that from their man, especially under the circumstances. Like you will see Asian women get the foot of the man on their neck, but the man got money. They got family, they got unity, they got money. The kids in private school, you'll see that in the Hispanic community too, but because they may be disadvantaged in a lot of neighborhoods, the woman got to stay there. But with a lot of black women put up with no good black men who really can't even bring much to the table. And so when we really honest about that, but here's the thing, there's always this little segment, this little remnant of men who they'll take and they'll say, hey.
So then in our reality, like I was telling y'all earlier, when people look at relationships, they just looking at things from a monetary standpoint and from a lustful standpoint. Every fucking time we hear niggas sitting over there talking about why the relationships is gonna flow, why the relationship ain't flowing. You always hear about finances. We always hear about finances. Niggas never look at the bigger picture. Like I said, finances coming. You could be rich today, broke tomorrow. You could be broke today, rich tomorrow. It just all depends on you, what you building. So she was, god damn it. I'm trying not to do it where I ain't sitting over there shitting on the nigga community. You get what I'm saying? It ain't because I ain't got shit to say. It's because I'm trying to put it where I'm not trying to shit on them. I ain't trying to Tommy Sotomayor some shit though. But here's my thing. Especially in today's time, why she can't sit over there, my nigga, and get with this man that's an excellent man, but man got no money, and build with this man so they can have some. And then do what they truly want to do. Why motherfuckers don't never talk about that? Why motherfucker gotta always come into the equation with some bread? What if the nigga down bad? What if the nigga just lost it all? What if the nigga going through some things like Boosie? So you not worthy of some pussy because you ain't got no bread? That's some of the suckerish, most simplest shit that I've ever heard, nigga. Cause a lot of y'all grandpas and shit ain't never had no bread either, nigga. Fuck we talking about, my nigga? And what type of money is you saying though? Like, what are they putting up with? When you look at today's climate, nigga, what are they putting up with? When you look at the amount of single parent households. What are they putting up with? When you look at the conduct, when you look at what they say that they want, what are they putting up with? The loyalty, the same motherfuckers that was committing paternity fraud. A lot of y'all that think that that's your grandpa, nigga, ain't really your grandpa. But you claim that your mama and your grandma didn't tell you no fucking lies. You'll take their side of the story over to your dad's side of the story. And they was telling you a bullshit ass lie. Putting up with, let me give you an example. I was talking about this not too long ago. It was on that Ayana Fix My Life shit, the little black girl, man. She lied and said that the pops touched her daughters. Touched their daughters, not her daughters, their daughters. The daughters believed it. And I believe that they knew the truth, but they went with it because mama said it. And then when they went on there and to find out that he didn't, what did the bitch say? Why you didn't fight harder? Why the fuck did I even need to fight at all? When you go ahead and go with this child support shit and this, why the fuck does a nigga need to fight for his kids? Why does he got to fight for? Why is the bitch putting old boy in a position to fight to begin with? Do niggas ever ask that type of question? Why a bitch can't stay down for the come up? Do a nigga ever ask that question? Why bitches don't prioritize family? Does a motherfucker never ask that question? Why a bitch talk hella reckless, but then again look at the dude for protection? Does a motherfucker ever ask that question? Why a bitch sitting over there giving old boy a hard time? Does a motherfucker ever ask that type of question? Why a bitch want to show Victoria and Victor the secret, but not her dude? Does a motherfucker ever ask that question? I go on and on. Loyalty put up with. Nigga, what? If anything, I see the black man putting up with a whole bunch of shit that he shouldn't be putting up with. If you ask me. And you didn't ask me. This is my shit. Shit.
You know, black women this, black women that, and they'll get a voice. And I'm gonna tell you, we start to believe this, and so many women saying, oh, so many women said, yeah, we giving up on black men because black men have given up on us. And that's not true. Black men ain't giving up on black women. A lot of black men that gave up on themselves. And in turn, don't know how to love a woman because they don't know how to love themselves. And the thing about it is the media will exacerbate this narrative because you will see these black men who are self-hating and who despise black women because of the one woman that cheated on them or that hurt them. These men.
It's the same thing goes for the broad though. They get hurt and do that. Same thing go for the dude. So, I mean, what is we talking about here, my nigga? Has a black man given up on a black woman? I believe that the percentage of black men giving up on black women has increased since this question was last posed. Whenever it was posed, I believe it has increased of black men giving up on black women. I believe wholeheartedly that motherfucker has increased. Can it be fixed? Of course. Will it be fixed though? Is the question. Not anytime soon.
And will then start making noise, start barking, and they start speaking to this remnant of men who are butthurt. So now you got this group of men who butthurt, and they become the loudest online. And that's how negativity works in the world, in the space. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm out in public, so I got to keep my head on the swivel, watching my surroundings. I can't get caught up in this here video. So I'm talking at the same time, but looking around. So this ain't nothing but the Lord speaking through me, because I can't even really focus on what I'm doing.
The Lord.
And listen to me now.
Oh, Lord.
So now this noise start to be made.
Tony.
And if you'll notice, like, okay, the Blessed Tribe got thousands of members in it. probably close to 3,000 members in the Blessed Tribe. But in the comments of the video that I did, should black women give up on black men?
If you were involved in a car accident, you were not at fault. Listen to this. Insurance companies don't want you to know. You may qualify.
The Blessed Tribe nowhere to be found in there. And all the detractors, the people that's going off, they in the comments and they against the video. The way the algorithm work is the algorithm put a long comment that has words of disagreement, it bumps it up to the top because it say, hey, this creating a dialogue. It'll bump up certain comments to the top, and those comments will get 100 likes. But then the comments
we know about the agenda setting of the media. We know about that. We know about that. We talked about that earlier. We understand that. But how this question was asked, and why wouldn't he say it's a question? How this statement was made is not true no more. What's being shown and portrayed on the internet is becoming the reality because people are believing what they see. They are not understanding of what's going on in front of them. They're not understanding the agenda setting of this media. They're not understanding who runs this shit, who's dictating the algorithm and putting out what you see, my nigga. They not, you know what I'm saying? They not understanding, especially when you the datification, like when you clicking on this shit, my nigga.
Part of the video, it could be 50 or
click on it once, it's over, nigga. Like it could be two. Like when you talk about it, even if you're not seeing, like if you talk about it, be like, and this could be too, like the offline shit, like nigga, like what's up with these bitches always shaking their fucking ass, right? Like this could be true, like my phone hearing me say that shit, like man, tired of you bitches sitting over there doing that shit. And then probably if I sit over there and picked up my phone right now, it's probably gonna be a bitch shaking her ass. So that could be as well. You know what I'm saying? Just like when y'all hear shit and y'all talk about shit, all of a sudden you see that as an ad or something like that. You know what I mean? The phone is listening. Everything is listening to you. G, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be careful. All you criminals, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That you talking that shit and your phones is in the room. I don't think it's ideal, nigga. You might want to leave your phones away. I mean, I ain't gonna give y'all, but yeah, leave your phones out the room at least, nigga.
100 of them, it'll hide those. I'll see them, but it'll hide them and they'll get 0 likes. And so what the algorithm do is it promote negativity. That's how when you see somebody doing something, whoever disagree with the post, they comment at the top. So our world loves negativity. Our world loves drama. And the reason being is because most people are not happy on their job. Most people are not happy in their life. Most people are not happy in their relationship. So when you go online, you don't.
Nigga, even if you got a job that you happy with or happy relationship, niggas is still going to seek drama. You have a perfect, like you'll have a couple perfectly happy, maybe making decent money and, you know what I'm saying, happy at that point in time. Them motherfuckers will watch some reality show. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't got nothing to do with it, nigga. Motherfuckers just love drama and entertainment in general. The majority of the world wants to be entertained in general, nigga. So it ain't just I'm unhappy. You know what I'm saying? It's the majority of the world wants to be entertained.
Want cohesion and unity. You want chaos and drama because it's entertaining. That's why reality TV is a thing, because of all of the drama, and people want to see that drama because their life may be unfulfilled. But when you tap into a fulfilled life, what you're gonna find when you get to that space to where you've chosen joy, you've chosen happiness, you really don't even watch reality TV no more. You'll stop watching reality TV. You'll stop feeding off of negativity online. You'll stop feeding off of gossip because you'll be in a place of peace. And you will know what peace feel like, and you will enjoy peace, and you won't want anything to disrupt your peace. But see, the way our world is is because of the detractors, because of the distractions, because of the negative people. It make it seem like this is a polarizing thing. It make it seem like this is everybody, when really, when you really literally count it, if you count the black men online who say they done with black women, you're gonna have one hand, one or two hands. But then you're gonna go in the comments and you're gonna see another 10, 20 people. But then you got to realize this is these people out of millions of people. So we'll take
yes, but then that 5, 10, right, that's seeing that and they constantly see that, they gonna make it their reality, is what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So if they see a female doing what's being described in the content, or they had a negative you know what I'm saying, interaction with a female, now they come up with that same ideology. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting over there charging that shit to the gang, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just going ahead and just, hey, this female she just was a shit. Now you done got some added individuals into your community. But one thing I do know, this ain't just because a motherfucker ain't talking about it online, or you know what I'm saying, that don't mean that ain't their reality, G. Of course, you feel me, there'll be an individual, man, that'll go ahead and you know what I'm saying, instantly, you feel me, fuck with some black pussy off the rip. But at the same time, though, right, when you looking for something a little bit deeper than just some sex, you know what I mean, something to get your rocks off, you looking like, damn, she don't fit the criteria of fucking with me. So even if you continue to fuck with the bitch, you ain't gonna be viewing her and dealing with her on that level, even though you probably wasting your time and her time. You know that you're not gonna fuck with her on the grand scheme of things. Just like a bitch. You talking to a bitch, she'll waste your time. She'll text you all day, every day. You thinking that you getting somewhere, whole time you ain't. She just bored. She just want to pass some time. She just ain't got nobody to talk to. So she gonna use you for conversation to carry that time. But then when another, you know what I'm saying, she could do that, right? Or, you know what I'm saying, she could do that and still be getting her back beat out, nigga. And then be like, hey, I just got done working out. Yeah, you got done working out, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like bitch, you know what I'm saying? So when we talk about this shit, my nigga, like I say, my nigga, do you, my G? It's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Move with precaution, and don't give undeserving motherfuckers you know what I'm saying, something that they ain't deserved. Give a motherfucker what they deserve. If a bitch don't deserve shit, then don't get that bitch shit. If the bitch, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, deserve a little something, go ahead, get a bitch a little something, you know what I'm saying? Because she deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my nigga, hey, nigga, it's a cold game out here, G. That's all I'm gonna tell you, nigga. It's a cold game out here. If you ain't understanding it, nigga, I don't know what to tell you, G. It's a cold game.
100 people or even 1,000 people that we see online pushing a narrative, right, and we'll say, oh, this is the thing. Black men don't want black women no more. And it's because you done seen 1,000 people. But you got to realize it's a million. And what you got to understand is the black men that's talking down on black women, those are the broken, the hurting, the ignorant, the lame, the lost. Those are the men who they don't have peace in their life. So,
hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, my nigga. I see some of the negative things that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with black women, and I don't fit none of that criteria, nigga. Bro, nigga got to call a ball, spade, nigga, and a strike, nigga. Nigga, if it's a ball, nigga, ball one, nigga. If it's strike, nigga, strike one, nigga. And as a motherfucker, man, you can't call yourself a real motherfucker, man, if you ain't calling a ball, strike, or strike. Homie, my nigga, although he has made a couple decent points at times, but we already know that though. But he's using it to tie it to an argument. In all reality, it's really not true. I can confidently tell you that it ain't true. And I don't need no bullshit ass statistics to back it up, even though statistics would be in my favor. Bro, it's what it is, man. It's a whole bunch of factors, whether, like I said, it's the upbringing, it's the surroundings, it's what they view, it's what they intake, the music, the social media. It's a whole bunch of factors that's contributing to the mentality of this shit. And not only, you know what I mean, the circumstances and the shit that they done experienced, like all of this shit like contributes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got females coming from these broken ass homes, no dads and shit. So all of this shit is contributing to what I'm telling you guys. It's not just a one size, you know what I'm saying, fits all type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may have a size 13 shoe, somebody may have a 10. But at the end of the day, it's still a shoe. Just different sizes, nigga. And the size of this shoe is, some ain't got no dads, like I said, upbringing. Some ain't shit. They choose to be shit. Some surroundings, friends, social media. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of factors that go into this shit. Different shoes, nigga. So no, I can't agree with this shit.
So the million black men that are ready for love and want a relationship, they're not online because they trying to get the 6 figures or 7 figures or 8 figures. So they not online in the comment section. They at Starbucks sitting and working on their business. They at church every time the doors is open. They in the local
nigga. Oh Lord, you lost me there, nigga. I know y'all lost me there, man. You know he lost me there, man. Oh,
small business groups, the local entrepreneurship groups. They in the local communities. They out in the real world.
Hey, bro, like my nigga, the groups. From my experience, the groups that I was in, like I said, just because she about her hustle, she about that bread, don't mean she a good bitch. I'm gonna say that again. Just because she about her bread, don't make her no good bitch, especially for you. So you thinking because it's broad, she hustling, she got it right. You know what I'm saying? That don't make her no good broad. That don't make her some stand-up broad. That don't make her different because she making a little chalupa.
World, they in the gym, they in the coffee shop, they in the church.
And there's a whole bunch of ain't shit bitches that go to the gym and in them coffee shops and definitely at church. Bitches sit over there, sucked hella dick and was shaking her ass at the club. And all of a sudden, nigga, at 11 o'clock service, bitch out here singing glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I lay my burdens down, nigga, I'm going home to be with Jesus. Since I lay that pussy down.
They in the library. They're not on social media in the comments. So therefore we see all of this thing. We see all of these people and we see 1,000 people say, oh, well, this the new thing. Somebody say, I see lots of black men with non-black women. Literally go down the list and count that. Really count it and see how many you know. And you're going to know 3 or 4. You're going to know 5 to 10. But you looking at a microcosm. You got to look at the whole world. And the thing about it, even when you look out, when you look at our representation,
it is so damn beautiful.
you look at the representation. That's hot.
I know a bitch right now, man. She cleaning niggas' teeth. She cleaning niggas' teeth. You think, oh my God, look at this bitch, man. She in the dental game, and you thinking, oh man, she about something. No, she's not there, fella. No, because if you knew what I knew, you'd be riding around here strapped to nowhere. I can't trust your own partner. God take care of babies and fools, nigga. Because you a fool to think, you feel me? A bitch, man, that's hustler of the year is a good bitch. Man, a bitch could be broke and be a good bitch. You can have no money and be check to check. You could be a good broad. Like I said, we keep equating finances, lustful thinking into quality relationships. We're not looking at the individual. We're not looking at the mentality. Man, you don't know how many females, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, that are good. Shout out to the good females that'll sit over there and try to clean a nigga up. Help a nigga really go from the bottom to the top. Put a nigga in position. Because she believe in that nigga. That's a real bitch to me. That's going to commit and submit. That's a real bitch to me. That's going to believe and really put boots on the motherfucking ground and be a soldier for the cause. Nigga, that's a real bitch to me. A bitch that got some integrity. A bitch that's not easily manipulated by social media or the next bitch. The bitch that'll follow some instruction. That's a real bitch to me. A real bitch that, you understand me, when it come down to you, she want to make sure that she's serving you in the best way that she can. That's a real bitch to me. That'll put you first. That's a real bitch to me. You can't tell me the power of a real bitch. My nigga, anybody that got a real motherfucker, that's motivation in itself. Be like, you know what, nigga, I definitely don't want to let a bitch down like this. I definitely got to go hard. Like, she got the way she really riding for a nigga, really believe in a nigga, really showing out and showing up for a nigga. You let me know, Tony, about which one of these loyal ass hoes you was talking about doing that. That ain't the majority, my G. That ain't the majority. Nigga, there's a boy, this problem go deep. There's many factors contributing to that individual's mentality of ain't shitness. Pandering to these hoes and telling these hoes that they that and they not even this is part of the reason. Like, you part of the problem. Like, there's a bitch that's gonna look at this shit and be like, I told him it wasn't me. Knowing damn well it is you. You see, I'm gonna tell you something, my nigga, right? Let's look at from a female's perspective, right? If you really her, if you really handling your business, and your mentality is right, is correct, you ain't gonna deal with no hoe ass nigga. You ain't gonna deal with no unmotivated ass nigga. You ain't gonna deal with no bitch nigga. Because you know that's not what you need. See, let's talk about it, Tony. A loser is going to continue to entertain losers. And if a winner come in, they're going to reject a winner because you're comfortable with losing. So let's talk about these loser assholes that I can complain about who they fucking with, but all they do is aim for the gutter and aim for the bottom. And then they'll still be at the bottom and be gutter themselves, but act like they want to go for the top. And ain't no top nigga gonna sit over there and fuck with no bottom bitch like that. So let's talk about it, Tony. That's why you hoes can't get what you want. Because you bitches really be at the bottom, but you want the top. And ain't no top nigga at the top gonna fuck with a bitch that's at the bottom like that. Because you are no good and you are all bad for the program. So let's keep this shit a stack when we talk about it.
There. Okay, Barack. Black woman. And LeBron James, black woman. Dwayne Wade, black woman. Who on TV? Steve Harvey, black woman. Tyler Perry, we don't know what he got going on. I'm trying to think of the black men that's out. Jay-Z, black woman. Now you see Kanye West, that's right there. Some of them actors, a lot of them actors, they got different, they be with different color women, you know, all kind of women.
So,
but when you get down to the street, on the street level, and you look at your uncles, you look at your brother.
we're not fucking with the streets. We shouldn't even be looking at shit from a street level. A lot of motherfuckers do. A lot of niggas in the nigga community look at the shit from a street level. That's the problem. That gutter ass mentality, that's the problem. You're not looking at it to elevate. Ain't nothing on the street level about elevation. It's hella basic and bullshit. You don't hear no white boy sitting over talking about, let me evaluate this from a street perspective. No, nigga, they gonna be like, what? Fuck no. We're about excellence here, buddy. Even if they not or is. We're about excellence here, buddy. But motherfuckers in the nigga community talking about, ain't look at things from a street perspective, black community. So you basically saying that y'all get down and y'all whole mentality and the majority of y'all representation comes from that type of level, which is the motherfucking problem here. Don't you think, buddy, there? Don't you think there, buddy? That's a problem? That is a problem. And that's the problem that few talk about, but many fail to address. That street level of thinking. When grandmama and them and great-great-grandma and them was giving that pussy up and was fucking another nigga and blaming that on Pops. But then get mad when Pops want to sit over there, man, and come home. And made another family and had another kid. In our reality, what grandmama just taking that lick? She couldn't really say nothing, though, right? Because this nigga take care of another nigga kids that he don't know about that you claim is his. I mean, do we look at it from that perspective? I bet you don't. See, y'all don't want me to start digging in, my nigga. We can start looking at things from a psychological point of view here. Because this still happens. Now you see in social media, see it. How these, oh my God, I've been taking care of this kid for such and such long, and it's not mine. You see, this shit been going on. But you want to talk about the loyalty? Well, if they were so fucking loyal to and they put up so much, should they make a shit situation the best that they can? Do they though? No. Fuck all that loyalty shit that these motherfuckers. That's the problem. You want niggas to be loyal to bullshit. You want niggas to be loyal to bullshit. What's that song? Bullshit. Bullshit. Now what do we have here? A new nigga repping a bang.
Others, you look at your cousins, you look at the people you know, you're gonna start to see that it's gonna be a divide down the line, and everything you're gonna be able to see. You're gonna be able to see the reason why. So you're gonna see Steph Curry, black woman. Even his teammates got black women. You're not seeing
What
this
about his
as so
teammates that
much as
got
we
white
think.
women?
But and look at your principals, look at the principals of the school, look at the police officers, look at, like, literally go out and do your research so you could shift your narrative. Because if you telling yourself, oh, don't nobody want me, then nobody gonna want you, because you already looking like TD Jakes, black woman.
Oh,
And
you use that
you're
example, huh?
not
That's
going
interesting.
to attract anything because of what you're telling yourself. So listen, there's a remnant of men, of no good men that's out there. My wife done with appointments, so I got to go. Nobody that's out there. And so we got to understand that it's still a whole nother side of this. It's a whole nother side of this. And
yeah, we understand. There's all we understand about, you know what I'm saying, on what the media, we not even looking at like see, that's where we getting things fucked up at. We're not looking at things from a media point of view. We understand how the media put we talk when we talking real life. So you got niggas that talk real life, and you got niggas that's talking from a media point of view, what they see and what's going on day to day in the media, whether people want to realize it or not. See, me, I'm talking from real life shit, nigga. We understand that there's black couples and black couples that's still going strong to this day, but you don't know what the fuck that they went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at since you want to talk about in the light and entertainers, well, is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett a good representation? I mean, ain't they together, right? I mean, so when we look at things like all that glitter ain't gold, my nigga, you can't compare yourself to another nigga. You can't compare to yourself and go ahead and change your actions because of what the community says so. The community don't even follow the shit that they claim that they believe in. You can't sit over there, man, and change the way that you want to live your life to fit another nigga. Whatever you want is what you want, is what you shall have. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. Fuck what these niggas got to say. The problem continues to get worse and worse, nigga. Look at our youth, nigga. We got a bigger problem, G. I don't give a fuck if they come from a two-parent household or a single-parent household. Nigga, we got a problem. We got a problem. And problems need to have solutions to them.
you have to know what you want in your life and change your narrative for yourself, and stop just believing what the algorithm is pushing, because it's going to push what's going to create the most drama. Hey, so do your research. Spend the rest of the day going down your list, doing your research, everybody you know, even the people you see online, and count it up, and you do the math and you do the number for your demographic, for your area where you at. Hey, God bless you. Y'all say hey to the queen. She didn't want to be on the camera. We'll talk soon.
Shit, I did my research. I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers, man, that they're going outside they race and putting babies in them. So I did my research, nigga, if you want to go off of that. Shit, nigga, we go if you really want to talk, nigga, when you look at a lot of our bloodlines, nigga, you feel me? You gonna go back and you gonna see that white man in that motherfucker, though. I mean, if you really want to go ahead and get technical with things, right? Right? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Can you make an argument that it's in your blood to go ahead and fuck with a bitch, man? That you know what I'm saying? That ain't in your so-called race. It's in your blood, right? I'm just saying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real, but being an asshole with it because it's the truth. And it's something that should get you to start thinking. Like, fuck what the community says, my nigga. You listen to people that you listen to a community that has issues that ain't even got their shit together and that want you to be something that they're not even doing. That shit is mad. That shit is mad. Nigga, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, nigga. Fuck what the community talking about, man. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my part, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. Nigga, if I want 50 bitches, I'm gonna get 50 bitches. If I just want one bitch, I'm gonna just have one bitch. Nigga, if I want kids by every race, I'm gonna do that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about what no community got to say about what I do. I do. Right, nigga, Jeezy say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, G. And it ain't gonna sit over there, man, and live my life because of what you think the community should do. Because what I see, I've been seeing the community been selling each other out. I've been seeing the community killing themselves, my nigga. So what? Should I do what the community do then? Oh, okay. Nigga, you just want me to go ahead and look at things from a certain type of point of view. Fuck that. Well, nigga, that's why I say it's best to go ahead, you feel me, and do what you gonna do and live how you gonna live, man. Because you only got one life to live it. And for you to go ahead and live it for somebody else, that's a shame. And that ain't living. A lot of you know what I'm saying? A lot of us ain't lived no life, including me. I had to wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that I was wasting my motherfucking time. Community, nigga. When you look at what the community, nigga, you let me know what the community has done for you to even be listening to for their way of thinking. Let's be real with that, nigga. There's certain niggas that love their people and that put niggas on. Shout out to y'all. But y'all niggas ain't the majority. You got niggas sitting over there telling you about what you should do and how you should be and how you should raise your kids, nigga. And they ain't got no example. They ain't putting no programs into place. They just talking. They just talking on the internet. They come by and giving you little speeches, little empowerment speeches and shit like that. But at the end of the day, do they live it? No, they just run their motherfucking mouth. They do research and do all this shit and just run their motherfucking mouth. Man, fuck these niggas, man. And at the end of the day, man, if you prefer a black woman, go get you a black woman. If you prefer a non-black woman, go get you a non-black woman. Nigga, whatever you want to do it. Show life, nigga. You only got one. You don't know when your time is going to be up on this earth. Do it. You know what I'm saying? It's this. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? We talk about from a money point of view, right? What about the niggas, man, that just your average working class citizen that got kids and they enjoying raising these kids up, man, and pouring into these kids. And when they look at it, they like, damn, man, I really love how my life turned out and I really love how my kids turned out. And that's okay with me. But when you look at niggas talk like this, man, and how the grand scheme of thing, nigga, that's not a fulfilled life. Like, look at this bitch, Tia Mowry, my nigga. Look at this bitch. She made a selfish decision because she said that she wanted to make a decision for her. She wanted to live life. She felt because she was sitting over there so-called being a mama, even though I don't even think you even being a real mama for you to make a decision like that. She broke up a home. But we want to talk about fucking loyalty? You want to talk about loyalty when we just look at this bitch just break up a home? Because she wanted to hoe up? Because she wanted to hoe up? That's who you're supposed to be seeking? No, nigga. If you got you a quality black woman, that's what you want, fuck with it. Nigga, you don't owe nobody shit. And you definitely don't owe nobody who ain't did shit for you nothing. Loyalty. Nigga, who putting you on? Where the programs at? Nigga, you giving back. You giving back. You making it happen for these kids. You giving, you pouring in. You ain't even got to give no money, my nigga. Because you could do more for a kid, nigga, without money, my nigga, than just giving a kid some fucking money. How about you teach a kid how to fish? And when I'm talking about fishing, I'm talking about how to go get it. Mentality-wise, man. Teach some kid that. Teach a kid, man, about what it truly is to be a man. You know why? Because you motherfuckers can't. You sit over there being a fucking simp and being a bitch ass nigga for the women. See, one thing's for sure, I'm gonna keep that shit real with you, my nigga. When you listen to all the old niggas sitting over there talk about how they went about with them, a lot of these old ass niggas was simps, niggas. They got ran over by their women, nigga. And they still ended up, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch, they came with that mentality, and the bitch sit over there still dog them niggas out. I got plenty of examples, but I'm gonna keep that shit to myself for now. And I got examples, man, that y'all probably know in regards to the celebrity scene. So you can give, and all this loyalty shit, but these motherfuckers don't know what loyalty means. Motherfuckers use that word hella loosely. Loyalty, you know what true loyalty is? Shit. Cause nigga, in modern day, I sure ain't see it. You talk about loyalty. A bitch sitting over there talking about loyalty, right? A bitch be like, loyalty is her best quality, right? But bitch, how is loyalty your best quality, bitch? It's like the 10th relationship you done been in, bitch. So what you mean loyalty is your best quality, huh? So what we talking about here? Loyalty. Where? How? Loyalty. But you got divorced? But you loyal, nigga? Stop. But you loyal. What? You giving that pussy up and you keeping that shit on the hush, but you loyal? Stop. You ain't making sacrifices for your kids and for your husband, but you loyal? Stop. Stop. I'm kissing these bitches' asses. Oh, you see that shit, nigga. That shit end up biting you in the long run. Derek Jackson kissed y'all ass all the time. Derek Jackson over there beating some pussy up. That nigga out there, boom, 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 boom. Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear, nigga. While he telling you, Queen, don't you take that nigga shit. Whole time that nigga out there, nigga over there in Cuba, nigga out there beating some pussy up. Whole time, nigga. Whole time. Man, you get these Al Sharpton ass niggas away from me with this bullshit, G. But yeah, man, nigga, let me go get me something to eat real quick, man. I'm hungry. Let me make my dinner real quick, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, man. Till the next time, y'all. We gone.